Yo, yo, yo.
What's the deal? What's the deal? And nigga, this is the first episode we have ever done. Like we in the same room together.
Yeah. Like seriously, like this is the first time we've ever recorded face to face.
Yeah.
Since we started. Welcome back. This is Midcarders 50. This is Midcarders 50 year one.
Motherfucking 50. We'll play that. Because we ain't got the usual soundboard, man. So we got that for you though, man. We over here at Taker's Gaming Lounge right now. We got this shit going, man. Shout out to PC, man. You see the wrestling shit on the screens back here. We got WCW Thunder over there, you know what I'm saying? We got the classic right there. We got the Rey Mysterio matches going right now for WWE, but they also showing some shit right now with Fastlane and all that. And we got ECW
playing over there. So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bring it back to the classics and shit, man. So we're going to do it like that, man. But, bro, 50 episodes, man.
50 episodes.
That's a fucking testament right there to this shit, man.
Like, it's really, really crazy because a lot of podcasts don't really get the chance to last as long. Like, a lot of podcasts don't make it out of their first year. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really make it out of like their first 5 episodes. Usually they kind of like fall off. They kind of like slide off or they take a break and then they never come back, you know what I'm saying? But that just wasn't the case over here, you know what I'm saying? Like we worked hard from day one, stay consistent, put out episode after episode after episode after episode, week after week, and that just brought us here, man. That brought us here today. So also I want to shout that out. You feel me? So
yeah, man. And then man, with this shit, dog, is because to be perfectly honest with you, this was the first show for the MKU network.
Right.
This was the first show.
Yeah.
Because we got started with this shit, you know what I'm saying, before we really got to MKU, because we started this shit in September. MKU's not going to a year until January. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be around that time. But nah, man, this was awesome, dog. Like when I thought about this shit after everything that happened with me and Corey at Woodward Sports, I can finally say that shit now. But everything that happened over there, I told him, man, like we needed our own shit as black people. You know what I'm saying? Right. We needed like you know what I'm saying? There's other media networks out there, man, but I wanted to do something for us. Like always, you know what I'm saying? Want to do something for us.
Yeah.
That have a wide range, a variety of different shows and stuff like that. Like, like everything ain't focused on the same shit. So that's why I made sure we brought this together. You know what I'm saying? We got Gaming Podcast, Taker's Gaming Podcast. It's a collaboration with Taker's Gaming Vault. We got the Fisticuffs and Buffs. We got that going. We got Midcarders. We got Midcarders right here. The Game Day Club, shout out to them. Oppression Olympics, shout out to them. And the MKU Podcast. So we got some other shit in the works too. But it just goes to show, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have a team of people who are determined to make this shit work, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you one of the people that's determined to make this shit work, man. I always knew that shit. That's why I jumped in that damn voice chat and I was like, nigga, we about to do a podcast. Like the wrestling podcast, nigga, you part of this shit.
Yeah.
So I just want to go ahead and say, bro, I appreciate you for this shit for real, man.
For sure. Definitely. I mean, like when the whole thing jumped off from the beginning, and I mean, it's cool to like retell this story again because it's a year end, and a lot of people probably never like really went back and listened to like our first episode. You know what I'm saying? And where we explained like how everything went down and everything of that matter. Like you had kind of basically, you came to me, you was like, yo, I want to get a network off the ground and everything like that, and like I want to do like a wrestling podcast, and like I want you to like legit spearhead it and like make it yours and be the creative behind all of that, you know what I'm saying? And I you looked at me because like you saw me doing like gaming streams and everything of that matter, so you basically pulled me up out of pulled me out and told me to just like let it cook, let my creative genius cook and everything in that matter. So from there, it was just on because I think over years like you were around where like we had friends or associates that would always kind of ask me like, yo, like when you gonna start a podcast? When you gonna start a podcast? Whatever. I'm like, bro, like I can't Like y'all dead ass. Like I thought people was like trolling me or something like that or whatever.
No, niggas are serious, bro. You bring something to this podcasting world, bro. Like that's one thing about that. Like and that's why I was like, man, let's just make this shit happen. Even when you was streaming and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, bro, like, yeah, man, fuck that. Take this shit to the podcast world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, people will tell me all the time too, like, man, you should do a podcast. Man, I'm like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for that, man. But nah, man, like, it's something there. Like, people want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what that's what I realized. Like, yo, people want to hear from this nigga. Mm-hmm. Let's just put him on this platform. You know?
Yeah.
And that just goes to like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, that's what it goes like. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know you can do this shit. So I'm like, man, just come on in this world right here. I'm gonna tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? All the bullshit that comes with it as well. Yeah. It's a lot of bullshit that comes with this. So that's why I'm like, man, we here now. And it also goes to show too that everybody can't do this podcasting shit, because that's what it's looking like right now. Like everybody is doing podcasting now, and like you said, niggas will do 3 or 4 episodes and then that shit done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's out of here. Yeah. So nah, man, just like I said, bro, for you to have this testament and we can get here to 50 episodes, nigga, that's big.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's big.
Like, because I mean, it was, you know, a lot of things used to kind of get in the way. Mm-hmm. Things like, you know, for years, everybody kind of knows, like, I was a late bloomer, like finishing college and everything like that, and then like working jobs that entail having me there like 50 to 60 hours a week and everything like that. Like, I didn't have no space to like do anything creative outside of like that, because I was just so gridlocked. So once I was finally freed up and everything of that matter, then the streaming thing, I was doing the game streams and everything in that matter, but that kind of like ran stale. And then I didn't know exactly how comfortable I was going to be getting behind a mic and getting in front of a camera to talk until we actually did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I literally wrote down our entire show, like on a notepad. You know what I'm saying? I wrote down everything. Like, I had it launching. I didn't have it launching until the beginning of 2023. But I think I remember hitting you up. It was around September. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, we doing this shit next week.
I was like, shit, nigga, I ain't got nothing. That first episode, nigga, I was doing it with a pair of AirPods.
Yeah, man. You was doing with some AirPods. We ain't had no beats. None
of that shit.
I had just learned like the editing software. I had just learned like the streaming software we was gonna use to do it virtually.
That shit was nasty as hell.
Yeah, it was nasty, but it was actually pretty good to start, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of people didn't have, you know what I'm saying, when people start off podcasting, a lot of them don't have certain equipment and that gives you quality out the gate. And I think you and I created a different type, even though you was wearing AirPods, you know what I'm saying, like still there was still a side of good quality that came with it, because we definitely got a lot of positive reactions to us, you know, entering into that field where we know, you know, various different people who podcast already and everything like that. And it was real welcoming to us. So that right there was just the battery that I think we both needed in our backs, because what came after that was MKU. You know what I'm saying? And
Game Day, get the Revival Game Day Club came
Game
back.
Day Club.
And it just, everything just really started building from here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to PC, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Got this space here, we recorded and everything. So, you know.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Like, I'm really looking around, like, cause I remember like telling, like, cause when we first did the deal, and again, like, shout out to PC at the same time, like, this is really like what I envisioned our first ever like studio like episode to look like. You know what I'm saying?
And technically, this is not even a studio yet. That's getting worked on now too. So we just trying to build all this and put it together.
But ain't nobody doing it like how we just doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody recording in a gaming vault. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got people actually in front of us right now playing games and everything of that matter. And then like we were saying before, we got all this content playing behind us. So
you know what's crazy? I should have threw on some wrestling shit too, like No Mercy or some shit like that. I should have threw that shit back then.
I didn't think No Mercy games
and all that shit. I ain't think about it, man. But you know what? No, this is cool.
This is cool enough right here. People gonna be rocking with it. Be like, nah, dog, y'all really killed it. Like that joint is fire right there.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, nah, man. I just wanted to just just bring y'all into what we're doing right now, like what we're building right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're building something big over here too. Like, it's a lot of shit going on right here. And I'm gonna just tell you, for these next 50 episodes, we got a lot of new guests. We got a lot of guests coming on here. Some big names. Some big names coming on here. You know what I'm saying? And just people that want to talk about wrestling. That's into wrestling right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man's cracking behind the camera right now. We're gonna bring him on there because he's a big wrestling head. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to get all that together. And then want to make that announcement now?
We'll hold.
Okay,
we'll
hold it off.
We'll wait. We'll wait for a second. But I think because first I want to ask, like, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, so we 1 year in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, like, I want to look back real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
So, like, what so far? I mean, because we done had a lot of episodes and we done had a lot of different moments and everything like that. Like, what so far? Like, what has been your most favorite moment or moments?
Oh, the Trick Williams shit.
Oh, of course.
Because it was the Trick Williams shit. Because, nigga, you was like, what the fuck is this shit, though?
Yeah, like so in case y'all don't know, or whatever, like in case y'all don't know, y'all don't know exactly what he's referencing. It's our first ever WWE draft that we did. Where I represented, I think I was SmackDown.
Yeah, you was SmackDown.
I was SmackDown and represented Raw. We had like a whole rule list thing set up and everything like that. We even brought in our brothers again. Shout out to Show Your Work Network.
Definitely.
DJ Larry,
Nelson,
Winston, Trey, everybody.
We have to shout them out.
The whole union.
We have to shout them out because when they came over, it just helped us out a lot too.
Yeah.
So we have to thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real.
Yeah, you know, big U's for real. Shout out to the union. When they came over, we had Larry be was he the moderator?
I think he was the moderator.
We had him be the moderator, and we had Nelson be our analyst.
He was the analyst.
Yeah, he was our Mel Kiper. Yeah, Nelson Kiper Jr. And yeah, it was probably by far one of the most fun episodes we've ever recorded, and the funniest shit. And Ant just took the show with his picks.
No, I wanted to make it like I ain't want it to be the same cliche shit like we just going back and forth. No, I wanted to make my shit ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came in there with the suit on and shit. Yeah. And that's why I was just on bullshit the whole time.
Yeah. Like it was completely like just like it wasn't planned like how we planned it. Like I did not know Ant was gonna pull up with a suit on, dressed like Roger Goodell. I was literally just wearing a hoodie, and I was just like, okay, yeah, we about to be wilding. Then the unmasking of DJ Larry at the end as the anonymous GM.
Yeah.
Like,
and then my first 10 picks being all Dr. Umar picks and shit.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think you pick Bobby Lashley first?
No, I picked Omos first.
You picked Omos first, right.
I took it to that level.
You was reforming a new Hurt business. Yeah. That was.
Nigga, I created a new Hurt roster, dog. The Hurt league, nigga. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was real fire, man. Like that was a real dope episode. I'm actually. Do you got another moment?
That and I like the takeover when they did when we was going. They took over.
Oh yeah,
they took
that
over the
shit
show.
was fire.
That was funny as hell too. When they took over the show and everything. So shout out to Show Your Work
Viva
again.
La Raza.
Yeah, when they took over that shit. So that was another one as well. And really, one of my favorite ones was like when you ran the show by yourself.
Oh, wow.
When I was missing the shit. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, our
dog.
solo episodes was real dope.
Yeah, because I know you was like, damn, I don't know if I could do this shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, you got it.
Yeah.
You went ahead and did that shit too. So, nah, you know, shit like that, man. Because it also just shows me, like, you know what I'm saying, that I know you can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It proved my point, like, nigga, you can do this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that was one thing. That was one of my favorite ones as well.
I have to say, one of my most favorite moments is probably one of the ones that was fucked up. And that was it's funny.
When my power went out.
Yeah, because I was actually wearing this hoodie when that episode happened. I was wearing this, and like your power went out, and I was just sitting there like, I was like, your joint froze, and I was like, okay, he froze, so he probably just gonna come back or whatever. And then you sent, you know what I'm saying, like it was just captured perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I ended up making that like the episode trailer that week too.
Cause you was like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, it just cut. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that landed real perfect.
Yeah, he like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, your power out. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then, but even still, like, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, well.
And then that was the worst time for that power to go out too, with the blizzard outside, nigga. And then like the power went out, my heat went out too, and I'm in that bitch with a fucking robe on, nigga, with a blanket on and shit, cold as hell.
But
like,
it came back on.
Yeah,
it came back on, and then we ended up, you know, recording the episode anyway.
Shout out to Canton, Michigan, because one thing about them, man, when they power go out, they make sure that shit come right back on. He's like,
people don't play.
He's like, oh, what? He like, nah, yeah, we got you. They cut my shit right back on.
Get up there on them power lines now.
Motherfucker, all the money I spend living in that bitch, they better. Shit.
Yeah, it was that moment. Our solo episodes is really dope. I definitely like the takeover episode, but our the first, and I know it's gonna be better like going this year, but the year end, our first year end with Corey. Yeah, with Corey. That was dope. If I'm not mistaken, Corey was like was he? No, I think Larry was our first guest.
Larry was the first one,
Yeah, but and then Corey came on, and then that year end episode was like really, really dope too, because he did the Wardlow slander on that, called him Adam Bomb with a title. And that shit was crazy.
And that really took off too, because where the fuck is Wardlow now?
Whatever.
Yeah.
That guy's working the hot dog machine.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, like that was a good moment there. Like, also like looking back at like, even like, I want to also personally thank like our guests.
Yeah, definitely.
That have come on, like, as we've been going through, like, you know, growing this podcast exponentially and everything like that. Like a lot of y'all along the way have really pushed us to the next level. And just to shout out, you know, some of them, Black Announce Table, shout out to Sky High E, shout out to Cody Dre, shout out to Manny.
Definitely.
Shout out to KP's, Misuko. All of y'all.
Congratulations on your 300 episodes too.
Yeah, definitely congratulations on that too. Again, we already shout out Show Your Work Network. Y'all see them all the time.
They pretty much unofficial members.
Yeah, they unofficial members basically. Gabby. Shout out to Gabby. A lot of big things coming from Gabby real soon.
Yep.
Shout out to ESPN Frankie. She was the first woman to come onto our pod.
Yeah.
She, I think right now, as it stands, her episode is probably still #1 most listened to episode.
I can believe that.
So
I can believe that.
Yeah. That one was crazy.
Bass
LaRock, you know, already know who Based is. Owner of West Coast Pro Wrestling.
Richest motherfucker out here right now.
Yeah,
that boy, man. That boy got too much fucking money, man. Shit.
Yes. Shout out to Bass. Shout out to Jordan Holt.
Definitely.
Recently
our first talent we ever interviewed. Shout out to him, definitely.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan Holt.
I was sick I couldn't be there for that one.
Yeah, I mean, make up for that one.
Yeah.
Who else? I'm missing somebody. I feel like I'm missing someone.
Armand.
Oh my God. Armand, Stay Busy Pod. Shout out to Armand, especially to Armand. Listen, that guy's killing it.
Man, killing it like a motherfucker.
Killing it, man.
Just Black Variant.
Yep. Shout out to X. Shout out to Van. Shout out to Big Tim for that. That was another classic episode too. By the way. That was one of my favorite episodes too. Rocking with those cats, man.
Man, the DDP slander, dog. Yeah. I can't. They slander DDP, bro. I couldn't believe that one. That was wild as hell. I'm like, damn, nigga, DDP. Y'all gonna slander DDP now? Like,
nothing sacred, bro.
Man, it's nothing.
And I think that's one thing that's also been very unique for this podcast altogether, is the simple fact that out the gate, I wanted this to be different from all of the others. Like, I did not want us to be the same. I wanted us to have our own flavor. I didn't want us to sound like anyone else.
We don't bite our tongues.
Yeah, we don't bite our tongues on this podcast, bro.
Yeah.
We keep it straight, simple, and forward. Also, shout out to my AEW correspondent, Marcel.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Marcel. He hasn't been here for a minute, but we'll get him back soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely get him back soon. So,
but yeah, it's just been like, you know what I'm saying, and people rock with us because of that. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely shout out to all our guests, man.
Definitely. Everybody's been tuning in, helping us bring this show, building this show up, and all that, man. So we definitely appreciate y'all for that as well.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of good things to come out of just the first year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did so much. We did the hosts. Oh my gosh, we went to SummerSlam.
Met a lot of people at SummerSlam. That was crazy. Damn, I wish you could have been there that night when we was.
Yeah, man. I told you, I got home, man. I was done. But yeah, y'all night on the town. You you know, with the folks.
Yeah.
Y'all went crazy that night.
Motherfuckers over there looking for shout out to Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, man, because them motherfuckers was looking for shit that night.
Oh wow!
Yeah, PC enthralled in the game right now.
Yeah, PC just went crazy. He was
you good, dog? You good, nigga? Oh man, you good, bro? You went to that shit right now.
He must be playing Warzone.
Yeah, he playing Warzone, right? Yeah, of course. Look at that.
Yeah, he playing Warzone.
I get it. I get it because I used to be like that too, nigga, with all that shit. Motherfucking hoe ass Destiny, nigga. Oh my god, man.
Don't get me started on Destiny. Shout out to our many gaming chats that we had on the podcast too, like our updates.
Yeah, man. Like, I got to update, man. Shit, I'm about to start streaming. Armored Core again too, dog. Okay. Yeah, I got to get back on that shit, man. Before Spider-Man pop up and I take up everybody's time.
Yeah, man.
You know that's about to happen.
Yeah, Spider-Man, that's about to take over some time. You know what I'm saying? I still got stuff I gotta finish.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you too, nigga. When Rebirth drop, you ain't gonna see me for about a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna see me for a couple
Fantasy
of weeks.
Rebirth.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see me for a couple of weeks, man.
But I think right now it's good to pivot over to that announcement about what's coming for the podcast in the future. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and say we are launching a Patreon. We are launching a Patreon for Midcarders and Catering. We are already
It'll be the first Patreon on the MKU network too.
Yes.
First one.
And we already got extra content already in the chamber, ready to go for y'all at launch when the Patreon's ready to take off. There are also going to be some changes coming towards the podcast too, in terms of like which content was going to be going on to the Patreon and which will stay on the regular show too.
Yep.
And you know, more announcements will come soon, but it's not going to cost too much. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to charge y'all an arm and a leg out the gate.
We're not doing tiers.
You know, we're not doing no tiers or nothing like that out the gate. But you know what I'm saying? It's just another way of us saying thank you for supporting us along the way, and also just showing y'all like the different things that we also do outside of like our regular public streams and everything of that matter. So we have the Midcarders and Catering podcast Patreon on the way.
So can I tell them what's the first thing gonna drop on this Patreon?
Go ahead, because I'm gonna tell them the second thing.
All right. So the first thing we are dropping on this Patreon, shout out to Winston from Show Your Work Network. Winston, my nigga Big Murph.
King Murphy Media.
King Murphy Media. Me and him, I have been doing a watch along of Starrcade 99 all the pay-per-views. Starrcade 99 until Starrcade 2000, and we calling ourselves the Turner Truthers.
Jesus Christ!
So we have been watching a lot of the pay-per-views and our reaction towards it, and
these guys, they have been putting in the work. They have been going at it. They have been diving deep. As you all know, like we had Winston on before and Winston's gonna be coming back soon.
Yeah.
But we had Winston on before, and he when, you know, you always ask those questions to our guests. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the first, you know, thing that brought them to pro wrestling and everything that matter? And Winston was one of our first WCW guys. You know what I'm saying? So with that, he always called himself a Turner Truther. Yep. So this all spawned off into the idea of creating content such as Turner Truthers, and like these guys, they've been pumping them in, getting those episodes in, and it's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great. And to pivot towards another thing, coming from our more union stuff, more union shit with Show Your Work Network, DJ Larry and Nelson will also be bringing over content called the Luchador Mount Rushmore.
That's fire.
I will not say much further. I'm gonna let DJ Larry and Nelson tap in. But if you know Nelson, Nelson's about to be bringing out that fire, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like all of the Luchador content, everything going back. I mean, it's going to be fire, bro. So we got that on the way as well too, coming with our Patreon as well.
So a lot of big things coming down that pipeline, man. And we're gonna continue. We're gonna keep this ball rolling, keep this shit going how it's gonna go. Like, we just giving y'all more.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
giving y'all more. So it's gonna be a lot of shit coming in through there, man. But like he said, we not gonna hit y'all over the head with no crazy ass price and no shit like that, man.
Nah, man. Listen, man. Inflation is real. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Inflation is real, and I just want to make the good people out there happy, and I want them to keep them coming and wanting more.
I went grocery shopping the other day, boy, and I tell you, nigga, I wish
grocery shopping tearing me
I
up,
wish I had a bridge card.
Yeah,
I wish I had a bridge card.
I make too much money for a bridge card.
Yeah, shit, me too. It's fucked up.
And that's crazy because I'm still poor.
Exactly. Exactly, dog.
But anyway, but yeah, man, we got that stuff on the way. Of course, you know, definitely more stuff from me and Ant too at the same time. Other things I can't really talk about right now, but y'all just stay tuned. They're on the way.
Yeah, I will say this. I will put this out there. I'll be on location at some places as well.
Okay.
Getting that together. Like I might be possibly taking this shit on the road. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be joining me sometimes, but we'll be on the road with this shit. So, catch us in your city, goddamn
it. Yeah, definitely, man. Like it's a lot of touring on the way. It's a lot more deep dives into like definitely tapping in more into like the indie scene here in Michigan at the same time too. Like saw some real untapped potential in that market at the same time too. You know, definitely want to give those people, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like I get people. It's funny because I get people that kind of run into me in grocery stores and like I have on a wrestling shirt and they be like, "Hey, are you going to this show tonight?" And I be like, "Yo, what?" You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh wow!" And then next thing you know, it's just another relationship right there being built or another new thing I'm learning about that happens locally around here. So definitely look forward to bringing more spotlights and more talents on here at the same time to, you know, share this space with myself and Ant.
Right. Yes, sir.
But I think we didn't talked about things and everything of that, man. I know we gonna do some more looking back at the same time too. Mm-hmm. But I'm not here with my usual console, so like usually y'all gonna hear Wade Barrett screaming over telling y'all there's some bad news and everything like that. But there are some news items that I would like to talk about.
So I'll play that. There we go with that.
Yeah, shout out to NBA on ABC for sure. But I think because we do got some pretty newsworthy items. The last time you and I were here, we didn't get we had just missed like that news cycle. That live news cycle this past week, and that was, we just got to talk about it. Jade Cargill.
Yeah, she's officially signed to WWE.
Yes.
She's at the Performance Center. She's been working over there, and a media blitz.
Media
blitz. Man. They made her they made her into a star, just like
how she's supposed to be.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. And one thing I love too, the talent was tweeting at her, Bailey tweeting her,
Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton said like, "Yo, I you see some seeds being planted, like you know what I'm saying." Like
Grayson Waller. Yeah, like they made her feel welcome. You know what I'm saying, and that was something that she needed. You know,
I'm not gonna lie, man. I have not seen something like this, like especially before a debut. Like she hasn't even been to the ring yet, hasn't even been on the show yet. None of that matter. I mean, it also lets me know that she's probably gonna be down in the PC for a little bit.
Yeah, she is.
To the rollout that they did for her was by far like it was so dope. Like I don't think I've seen this quite a bit in a while, and I think we're going to see this a lot more as more signees come. You know what I'm saying? More known signees join WWE going toward in the future, especially you know with being on the TKO side of things now.
Yep.
Seeing her walking into the PC and everything, she keeping her name. You know what I'm saying? Like that's also another important special thing I would say too, because
we thought it was gonna be JD Parker, but it's
not her.
But it's definitely somebody else. Goddamn it.
Yeah, it's somebody else. Shout out to Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
Sean found God, but
he found God, but he still knows how to scout. Jay coming in is huge. You know what I'm saying? Like she's keeping her name. A lot of it honestly makes it look like as if she's probably just going to go straight to main roster, to be honest. But I would never take the idea of her playing, her wrestling in NXT out of the question.
I'll give her a Kevin Owens-esque run down there.
Yeah, like a 3 to 6 month run.
Yep.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
then, you know what I'm saying, she's squashing people, whoops some ass, get the title, and then she goes up. You know what I'm
goes up. Yeah, which is perfectly fine because right now I'm telling you that everyone from main roster to NXT, like all crowds know who Jade Cargill is. So
even Becky Lynch, Lynch, one of their top stars tweeted her.
Yeah, so it's really only up for Jade Cargill going forward in WWE, man. It's really exciting to have her here. She's already even talked about like some people she already wants to be matched with out the gate, and I mean, of course,
Charlotte.
But I mean, even outside
Bianca.
of Charlotte, but of course, the most obvious, which everybody's saying, like, oh, WrestleMania 40, look, she's not wrestling Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 40, bro. They are going to make us wait.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be like 2 years down the line, bro.
Maybe 41.
Yeah, probably.
But they're going to keep them away from each other. They're going to probably where we'll see them first interact to probably be in a Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
we'll probably see a face to face and. Of course, you got to get that pop. You got to get that. It's the Royal Rumble and everything of that matter. But in terms of them like having their feud, and then which will probably turn into a tag team later, which will turn into this later on. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a long game. So we just got to sit back and wait. But I know for sure. She said Charlotte. She said Charlotte. She said Bianca Belair. She said Nia Jax.
Yep, that's gonna be nasty. Her and Nia Jax, that's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nasty.
I think I'm forgetting one more. I can't remember.
Rhea Ripley.
It might have been Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, because that's something right there too. That's something like later on down the road too. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, she's the strongest motherfucker. She's one of the strongest motherfuckers on that roster right now.
I mean, she's a real athlete.
Yeah, she's a real athlete.
You know what I'm saying? She's a real athlete. I know there's a lot to be given with a lot to be given when you talk about like her ring work and everything like that, but I think she's in the right place to get better now because that was like kind of like the main complaint, you know, the only complaint that kind of made sense among, you know, the people in AEW was that she wasn't no wrestler like the, you know, like the other women that y'all don't put on TV every week.
I mean, to be honest with you, yeah.
Anyway, so I'm like, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, y'all heard me speak on earlier episodes, you know what I'm saying, throughout the year when I was just like, when I was said, oh, another Wednesday has passed, where's Jade Cargill? I mean, y'all heard me say it, shout it from the mountaintops every single week, and then all we kept getting was her versus Marina Shafir on Rampage.
And it just doesn't make sense. And they kept saying like she can't wrestle. I'm like, dog, she needs to. Like here's my thing.
How's she gonna get better?
Yeah, here's my thing. This is something that I've noticed with her. She played basketball.
Yeah.
She played college and all that shit. With someone like that, she needs a regimen, a program.
Right.
They didn't have that there.
No, not at all.
It would just be like before Wednesday, she would go train with Daniel Bryan. And then she had to go out there and all that.
Yeah, she didn't get no reps.
She didn't get no reps. There was no repetition or anything like that for her.
They weren't running house shows while she was there anyway either. You know what I'm saying? Because half the time we were in the pandemic. They were all in Daly's place and still wasn't getting showcased. You know what I'm saying? I think did she debut on Daly's place? Or
it was around there when they had that match with her and Shaq versus Cody and
Brandy.
No, Red Velvet.
Oh, Red Velvet. I'm sorry. Yeah. It just wasn't.
And you know, with someone like that, like you have to put her in this system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because she didn't just come into wrestling and was just she didn't start off wrestling.
No.
And like I said, you got all the ones that do the indie wrestling and all that, and she's not an indie wrestler.
Yeah.
She's definitely somebody who's going to appeal to the crowd and all that. They showcased her all the places, like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like,
they
definitely
showcased her. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely had her at NASCAR events.
Sent her to the Breakfast Club and all that, man. Yeah. But they didn't really, they kept her as a mid-carder.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you.
They kept her on a show that nobody watched.
Yeah, that nobody watched for one.
Yeah.
TBS champion that wasn't on TBS, which was just crazy. But
very strange.
But this is how they're going to operate, and but they'll continue to go on to kick down that thing down there, kicking that can down the road with the women's division. Meanwhile, WWE continuously stacking up their women's division, and even down to NXT, they are producing women. They are producing workers down there.
Yeah,
people that are going in the ring right now
and picking up real athletes too.
Picking up real athletes
through
too.
the NILs and everything of that matter, and it's been working thus far. It's definitely been working. It's definitely been I want to say is overachieving thus far in terms of like the talent, because usually you don't expect some athletes to come in and have personalities, but these people, they coming in and they are stars, like almost out the gate. Like you already see the potential with a lot of them.
Trick Williams,
Braun Breaker, Thea Hale. You know what I'm saying? Like people like that have come over from through the NIL. I will not say. I feel like I'm missing another one. That goof Gable Steveson. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's not a star.
Von Wagner is coming into his own now too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Von Wagner definitely.
Yeah, he's coming into his own. Shit, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Man.
It's a lot. Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton's another one. You know what I'm saying? Like you really, really see like how talented these kids actually are as they're coming up, and they're ending up in the right places. You know what I'm saying? They ended up in the right place with WWE. Because WWE's developmental is unmatched right now. It's really unmatched. It's really the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? Or tippy top, like Tiffany Stratton likes to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jay is going to be fine. Like she's going to be great. They're giving her. They're rolled out that red carpet for her as she should have been, because I said it straight out the gate, even when she was in AEW, that woman is a star. And she should be treated as such. You know what I'm saying? Like she has the personality, she has the drive, she has the look. You know what I'm saying? And she has the upside to do that. So. And
I'm gonna just go ahead and say this too. That's another blow to AEW.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely another fumble.
Another fumble. Like first Cody was gone. That was a big fumble. Yeah. Jade Cargill's gone, and you see how they just and that was Cody right there. Like, make her. Cody put that bug in their ear.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
there's still another one in the wind.
Oh man, the writing's on the fucking wall.
Yeah, the writing's on the wall.
Ricky Starks, man.
Yeah, Ricky Starks is next.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the tweets he keeps talking about CM Punk and everything. Cody sending out tweets with him looking like with the Ricky Starks shit. We know what's about to happen.
Yeah, we know. We know. We see it. We see it. Hey, Ricky, you can't fool me. I told you. Didn't I tell you?
That gray PC shirt, man. PC shirt. It ain't Prada. No, we can get a Prada one for you.
I got a Prada one for you.
We can get a Prada one for you for sure.
Yeah.
So he's just looking at it like, hey. And then his man's Punk.
Hey, look, with nothing official yet, nothing's out there as of yet, but it's some writings on the wall. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But nonetheless, CM Punk is definitely leaving us some classics while he's out of a job right now. So,
man, look, dog, he is a fucking hilarious MMA commentator, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
And I like how the other commentators rib him too. They be like, yeah, so wait, I guess you didn't have nothing to do tonight. So hey, no wonder why you're here. So yeah, definitely shout out to Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
And everything. But yeah, you kind of already answered the question when we say like, was this a fumble by AEW? Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Big fumble.
The simple fact that Jay also came out and said like, she really pretty much confirmed like everybody's feelings, like saying like, me not wrestling the other ladies with the main title belt was just ridiculous, and that kind of like sent her out of the company. So it's just like duh,
you know what I'm saying, for one, and then two, like a lot of politicking going on back there, man.
Oh yeah,
a lot of politicking.
A lot of nasty politics.
A lot of nasty politicking, and like you starting to notice that too with the older, the older people talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mark Henry hasn't been sugarcoating shit.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He was sarcastic about it. He like, not a problem is going. Everything should be fine now. It should be all unicorns and
all happy.
Gumdrops.
This should
and
be
everything.
the happiest place.
We
on
shouldn't
earth.
be hearing about nothing
Everyone
else.
Should say we love working here, but guess what? That's not what's happening. It's not what's happening right now.
I'm gonna tell you a piece of nasty work that's happening right now. Meltzer trying to sell AEW on Matt Riddle.
Yeah, we'll talk about Matt in a second. That's crazy. But yeah, shout out to her. And also, I'll tell you something else that's ridiculous: the fact that Britt Baker actually had the audacity to say, "Oh, the winner of the TBS championship match tonight, I'll face either Jade Cargill or Chris Statlander on Jade's last night there." Like, get the fuck out of here, Britt. Come on, man. Stop it. You're not fooling me. You ain't fooling me.
She's never leaving there. Yeah. She's never leaving there. She's gonna stay there because she goes to WWE.
Nah.
She gonna get that. She gonna catch that leg drop from Charlotte, nigga. Like,
yeah. Good luck when she got to deal with Benz. If you know who Benz is. Anyway, some more WWE news. Some really important stuff. So WWE is finally injected themselves into the Japanese market.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
As of next month, WWE will start streaming Raw and SmackDown in Japan via ABMA. They put out some graphics and everything. I don't have my screen to share right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty used to that. But if you have seen the graphics, it's pretty cool. For Raw, you got Shinsuke Nakamura right there showcased for WWE Raw. Yeah. Yeah, man. They got Shinsuke Nakamura right there front and center. You even got Akira Tozawa. Tozawa's even in this picture here too, in the graphic too.
Look, man. My bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to say.
For SmackDown, we got Roman Reigns, of course, Tribal Chief. Throw your ones up.
Gotta be.
Front and center, and then you got Asuka and Io. Yep. Io Sky shown right there with Bianca Belair. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Uso is there too.
They put Jimmy on.
They put Jimmy on the graphic.
Oh shit.
Jay is actually not on the Raw graphic, but Jimmy's on the SmackDown.
Yeah,
Rey Mysterio.
They about to strap the rocket to Jimmy, dog. That's crazy.
And funny enough, even though this does make sense though, they got Carl Anderson on the SmackDown graphic too because
of course,
Carl Anderson, New Japan,
yeah.
Machine Gun. You know, y'all know the history. One of the original Bullet Club.
It kind of explains why the shit is happening right now on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, nah, man. And then, somebody else is going to be on there pretty soon. Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane is coming back.
She's coming back.
Yes, she's on her way back. So this also takes us into the next phase of this whole conversation of them getting into the market over in Japan, being streamed on television there. Kijimuto, I'm sorry, also known as the Great Muta. He states that there is a possibility that something of WWE and Pro Wrestling Noah will be born of this. Noah is also of the ABMA. They're a member of the Cyber Agent Group, and with this, WWE is also a member. So there's a possibility that cross promotions might actually finally begin with WWE and Pro Wrestling Noah.
It kind of already did.
Yeah.
But the Great Muta being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And then his retirement match will be in with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right. Yeah.
That's, you know what? Great for Pro Wrestling Noah. Very, very bad for New Japan.
Oh, yeah, that's nasty.
Very bad for New Japan.
That's nasty.
And you got to think for that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen. Look, people have been wanting the whole ideas of certain forbidden doors opening in WWE. The thing was that you just had to sit back and you had to wait. You had to wait for the TKO merger to happen.
Yeah.
Once that merger happened, that just opened the doors for them to jump into other markets.
And I'm going to tell you right now, too, there's probably going to be some other ones coming, too. Like, I think Impact going to do something with them because they've been kind of like flirting with each other with bringing Mickie James with the Impact title at the Royal Rumble.
What they did before.
Yeah. So they've been doing that. I got a feeling with him coming around a lot while Stephanie was there, GCW might be having something there too because the owner was hanging around Stephanie and everything. So that's interesting as well. Yeah. And then like I said, Pro Wrestling Noah. Like
Pro Wrestling Noah is probably top dog that you want to do something with, which is also crap. Look, I'm just gonna tell you, bring back Beast in the East. Give me that again, man. Run that back. Let's get Brock back in Japan again.
Brock was going crazy with that one, dog.
Yeah, bring back Beast in the East. Like it's just so many different things there. You know what I'm saying? Like we got, as y'all know, like WWE is traveling now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to be doing elimination chamber in Australia.
You know what? The PLE in Japan.
Yeah, PLE in Japan.
That's definitely about to happen. I think that's going to happen with Pro Wrestling Noah, dog. Yeah. So they're going to be setting up some matches. Damn, I'm just trying to. Damn.
Yeah, it's an endless possibilities there, man. It's a lot of stuff that we could be looking forward to. You know what I'm saying, with some partnerships. I mean, it's not going to happen tomorrow.
No, it's
going to take some time. You know what I'm saying? You got to let these relationships continue to strengthen. And then you got to see exactly how WWE performs in Japan, which I think is going to perform quite well over there. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, the time difference is crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, I think people are definitely going to wake up to watch some WWE and to see, like, you know, Nakamura, to see Roman, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many. And then, like, to see, like, new people even come up, you know what I'm saying, even after them.
Yeah.
Because we see Io. Io is sooner or later is going to break into her own way. And Kairi Sane's going to come. And, yeah, you know, representation is everything. And this is why WWE is a global brand that they are.
Yeah. So it's just, y'all wanted this shit. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Your mans kept talking shit like he the real Forbidden Door and all that. All right, man, put your nuts on the table then. What's up?
Yeah.
So we really about to see
what's up.
We about to really see what's going on. So let's get ready.
Speaking of, I mean, I don't really know if I want to say, if I really want to talk about this too much, you know what I'm saying? But Edge.
Yeah.
Edge. It seems that Edge to AEW is about to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. Supposedly he was taken off of the internal roster. He's been removed from the internal roster. You know, as me and Ann are recording right now, SmackDown is actually on. I think I saw that he was removed from the SmackDown intro graphic, so that was removed. He's still on the WWE website, so yeah. I mean, if he does move over to the alumni page, then I guess you kind of know what's going on there. He's going to be debut. You know, he's going to show up in AEW. I don't know if he won't be Edge unless he bought the trademark, which I doubt.
Nah, he definitely he ain't got the money. Oh no, they ain't letting that one go.
Yeah.
Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff, or I don't know, Rock. I mean, not Rock. I'm sorry, not Rock.
Sexton Hardcastle.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Maybe his character from Vikings. Maybe I don't know.
He might for his movie he did with WWE film. He might come out there as Bills or Blades.
Yeah,
Blades or some shit.
Maybe,
or just might be just Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But no, what was funny is because we already know what the play is going to be. Him and Christian and all that. I think they're both going to be. I think he's going to be a heel with Christian. But what's funny is Christian heel run right now is hilarious. It's hilarious, man. Like. He's cutting promo on people dead dads and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of that, but it's funny. It's funny. I like Christian is like everybody be saying like how Don Callis is the top heel on that show. Nah, I think it's Christian, bro. I think it's Christian.
I look.
You don't watch.
I'm not watching AEW right now to even tell you that, but I do know that Don Callis.
Hey, hold on. Before we get, I just think Larry just put in the group chat. Jade Silent has been announced on SmackDown.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, they strapping the rocket on.
Oh man!
But to pivot back to Don Callis is really your power broker.
Yeah,
like, I think Don Callis is probably the guy that's really giving you the most substance outside of like what MJF and Adam Cole is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? He just signing, he's getting more people up under his umbrella or whatever he's trying to do.
The Don Callis family. Yeah. It's funny, though, too, because Don Callis just look like that old white man who wears brute.
Yeah. Look like a gun runner.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he looked like a gun runner with a little scar. Yeah, he definitely like a gun runner out that scar on his.
Like Agent 47 from Hitman.
His theme, dog. I just like,
Yeah, Don Callis on some bullshit over there, but I mean, like,
I fuck with it though.
I mean,
fuck with it.
I mean, with him, the thing is about it is that, and that's one of the problems that I've had with AEW is just how much they try to chase nostalgia and re-rock like old WWE shit. Like if Edge is really going over there and him and Christian doing this whole thing, if they team up with the Hardys and give us that geriatric TLC, I'm sorry, no one wants this.
I don't want Edge in no TLC match.
I don't want that. No, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You got that. If anything, I think because Tony's kind of hinting at a next generation of AEW. I don't know how you start off a next generation of anything with a 50-year-old man. I just don't know how you do that. That's very Hogan-esque, if you ask me. But and shout out to Edge. Like, I love Edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Edge is one of my favorites. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, bro. Go get your check, man.
Yeah, get that money. Just don't make it last too long.
Yeah,
bro.
Go get that last check. Go get that last check before it's all said and done, man.
Give him 6 months to a year and just go home, man.
Yeah. So
open a wrestling school. Like I'm good. But yeah, supposedly he's supposed to be going over there. I mean, usually when they remove people from internal rosters, then that means they're like, no, they're going to be separating themselves from the company. So
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. It's no. Honestly, I really don't know how much more you could have done with Edge in WWE at this point.
Nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much did everything, man. Like he had the whole Judgment Day. He fought AJ Styles. He fought Roman Reigns. He fought, you know what I'm saying? He did pretty much everything that he came back. He fought Randy Orton.
Yeah,
in a fire ass match.
Yeah,
there's pretty much nothing else you can do with the guy.
Yeah,
you know what are you gonna fight, Riddle?
Oh yeah, he might fight Riddle. I mean, shit. He might. If they go in this direction,
the way your man's Dave Meltzer trying to sell that shit. So
apparently he's got. I'll say so. This came from Meltzer.
Yeah, Meltzer.
I mean, y'all know I don't usually like talking about Meltzer news on here at all because it'd be a lot of cap. But apparently there's multiple companies that have interest in Matt Riddle right now. You know, I for one think that, I mean, I ain't gonna tell nobody, you know, they should take a break from getting some money, you know what I'm saying, or anything of that matter. But you know, Matt has some issues. Like he has some issues. He needs to get taken care of.
Needs help. He needs help. You know what I'm saying? He needs the help, but he's not gonna accept that shit. But here's my thing too, that a lot of people are gonna take this gamble. Yeah. They're gonna take this gamble. And this man is probably like Jeff Hardy times 20.
Yeah. Yeah, and just as an example, like some of these ventures that are interested in Riddle, you have the MMA, both PFL and bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah,
have all expressed interest in Matt Riddle.
I mean, the man can scrap.
I mean, yeah, he's a fighter. I mean, there's no denying that. Like, I mean, Matt Riddle will beat someone's ass. I mean, that's not crazy. And if he went over to AEW and he's still unhinged, he's gonna beat a lot of their asses. You know, probably worse than Punk.
Oh yeah, the Young Bucks gonna get their ass.
Yeah, everybody gonna get fucked.
Jericho probably gonna catch the first one because he been looking for that Jericho fade, man.
Yeah, he got heat with Jericho.
He been looking for that fade. So, man, look, bro, Tony Khan, if you do make that signing, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, just know what it comes with, bro.
Yeah.
Just know what it comes with. You coming with a guy who will legit beef with your wrestlers in public.
And will whoop their ass.
Say their name. Like, he won't be like Punk saying, like, I work with children and all that. And like,
he'll come around.
Executive vice presidents. No, he's going to say them by name.
No, you know I got a problem with, bro?
Kenny Omega,
Adam Page.
Yeah. I saw him in the hallway. He said, Matt Riddle. I said, Kenny Omega. Like, yeah.
What do you want to do, bro?
What do you want to do, bro? Hey, I'm not your bro. Like, next thing you know, we got Brawl Out Part 4.
Hey, man, imagine him and Eddie Kingston. He'll beat the shit out of Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, you're going to see how tough Eddie Kingston really is.
Oh, man.
And that boy going to get put in a fucking, you gonna just put him in a trash can upside down. Anyway, yeah, that's the Matt Riddle as of now. I'm not starting Matt Riddle watch. That's definitely not happening. I was happy to see him go, and Yeah.
Dog, I'm sorry. Why this nigga John Cena pulled up in a Mustang, dog, burning rubber shit with a chair?
Yeah, John Cena is very on brand right
Oh
now.
yeah, he's definitely
ready for Fastlane.
Jacob Toretto, baby.
Right.
Jacob Toretto.
Jacob Toretto. Jacob Toretto dressed as John Cena. Yeah. Yeah, so and that pivots us over to Fastlane real quick.
Yeah.
But namely someone who's probably rumored to just still pop up in this match. LA Knight. LA Knight. Yeah. He's very hot right now when it comes to all, we all know. Like he's
there was a lot of cap that was being said by Meltzer again, talking about some people were offering refunds. LA Knight didn't show up. Like, man, come the fuck
last
on,
week
man.
at SmackDown.
Like, I get it, y'all like him.
Had COVID, dog.
Yeah, I get it. Y'all get it. Y'all like LA Knight. Y'all want to push this guy up there and all this other shit, man. But come on now, bro. Like, you're not about to offer refunds for John Cena and Becky Lynch being on the same goddamn show.
Yeah, no.
Like, come on now, bro.
No, y'all not. I don't see that being.
It's
true.
John fucking Cena. John Cena, bro.
Y'all will be all right. SmackDown ended fire last week anyway, so fuck out of here. Y'all act like LA Knight can fucking like he wrestles like fucking Shawn Michaels or some shit. Like, chill out. But supposedly that and this is. I should have read this before when I saw. I totally missed that this came from Meltzer too, talking about they're grooming him for a match against Roman Reigns.
Not bad, bro. This shit just caught me off guard for a minute.
Oh, you what? Oh, the TV joint. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I think that's like Scream. So that's an old reality show right there.
I don't know,
when they were like a horror, like auditioning for horror shows.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks very strange.
Yeah, it's definitely some. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's some G4 TV.
G4 TV. No, this right now.
Or
look
Spike
like
TV.
No, it look like some softcore porn right now. I don't know what the fuck she doing, dog. Yeah, that's crazy. My bad, man. That shit caught me off guard.
But yeah, LA Knight. They talking about they supposedly grooming. Like Meltzer, whatever. I think they plugged up a lot of their Meltzer holes when Massey and Mansois got sent to fuck up.
That happened for a lot of people. They lost a lot of situations. They lost a lot of people lost their plug on that one, man. And it is what it is, man. Good because we want to be surprised,
Yeah.
So that's good on them. So I mean, he might have a match with Roman or some shit. Might be on the television or some shit like that, man. But I just think they grooming him to be the next, well, not the next United States champion, but he's gonna have that championship.
Yeah.
He's gonna have that championship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might be a WrestleMania thing for him.
We could always use a new Dolph Ziggler.
Man.
Yeah. I like LA Knight.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. That guy. Come on.
Yeah, he's dope.
The ring work doesn't add up to the pops, bro.
Yeah.
They don't. But hey, I'm just another fan, just like everyone else. You want to talk some Fastlane?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's talk some Fastlane real quick. We don't have a full length card as of yet.
So far, we only got like 2 matches right now.
Two confirmed matches right now.
It's probably So we'll do the confirmed.
So we're gonna
matches.
predict anyway.
Yeah.
So what the hell may happen?
So you want to go to confirm? You want to go to confirmed matches right now? Or
Let's get to the confirmed ones and then.
Okay. So we got just gonna be John Cena and of course LA Knight. That's gonna happen against Jimmy Uso and Solo.
However, right now they're still promoting it as John Cena versus Solo and Jimmy Uso.
Yep.
But the thing is, LA Knight was supposed to be on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to come out to, because they pulled AJ off of it. And it was supposed to be LA Knight, but LA Knight had COVID. So, of course, he couldn't come to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking, like, they probably going to have that in the chamber for him to come out to help John at a Fastlane. Predictions on that?
It's gonna be John and John and LA gonna go over.
Yeah.
And that's gonna bring Roman to come on.
Probably bring Roman back.
Yeah.
Like, okay, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all know that Roman Reigns supposedly is supposed to be returned, I won't even say supposedly, but he's confirmed to be returning October 14th. So it falls in line perfectly with the the fallout from Fastlane going into that following week on SmackDown. So Roman will be back.
Somebody is probably getting their ass beat when he comes
somebody
back.
Gonna get towed up.
Yeah, so man about to come back like the scrotal parent. Like,
man, what the fuck y'all been doing while I've been gone, bro? And why are you here?
Like, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Like,
what the fuck? We don't. Why are you here?
Last time I saw you super kick me in the face, bro. And then you super kicked your brother at SmackDown. At SummerSlam. And I'm still trying to understand, like, what's your move here? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I can't. That promo is gonna be hilarious. I can't wait for that one. So that's happening. Next, I'm looking. It's the last man standing match with Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes.
Shinsuke got to take it, man. I know they. I think it's gonna be Shinsuke, bro.
You know. Let's look at some interesting events that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like real life events.
Yeah.
So the writer's strike just ended.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not for the actors though.
Not for the actors. The actors strike is not, but the actors is probably not far behind.
They're not far behind.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the writers got an amazing deal too, by the way. So it's
because they was losing money.
Yeah,
they losing a lot of fucking money.
So they got an amazing deal to come back and get back to work. As a fact, a lot of stuff is already being announced already and revealed that's going to be coming soon. So with that, the actor strike is probably going to be coming to an end soon too. Now, Seth was recently, as the strikes was going on, Seth was working on the next Captain America movie. Mm-hmm. And they had to cease production. They had to halt production because of the strike. So if they get if they get the actor strike to end soon, the SAG strike to end soon, that puts Seth back at work on set. So that kind of takes him off of TV for a little bit. So if there is movement to do that, to put that belt on Shinsuke, why not now? Especially when you got him on the graphic for Raw in Japan.
Yeah, got him at the face of that for one. And then two, let's just be real about it. Seth is dealing with an injury right now.
Yes.
His back is fucked up.
Yeah.
So he needs to sit down for a minute. So you're like, all right, let's build this up. I can gut this shit out. I'm gonna pass over to Shinsuke, and y'all run wild with that bitch.
Yeah. And also another thing interesting to note that tonight's SmackDown Dark match is actually Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Something else to pay attention to.
Yeah, so you just
wink, wink.
You never know.
So you never know. You never really know. We already know that also Damian Priest is still holding that briefcase. Yep. But I think it's going to probably go beyond Fastlane. I don't see him cashing in.
Yeah, I don't see him cashing in until next year, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think he's going to cash in when they lose the tag titles. I think that's when he's going to cash in.
Yeah. Those tag titles got to come off first.
Yeah. And I think they're going to have a nice little run with that. And I think they're actually going to get new titles as well. Because I think not a merger happened. I think it's more titles.
More titles coming down the line.
Yep.
I kind of gonna ride with you on this one. I'm gonna say Nakamura, last man standing. Yeah. I think that's a Nakamura type match to win.
And all them promos he been cutting and shit in Japanese. I'm gonna break your back and all this other shit. Like,
yeah. And then like just how brutal he can be in that match too.
Yeah.
I think Nakamura.
We getting that New Japan Nakamura, dog. Yeah. That's the one we getting right there. Yeah. So that's probably gonna be the match of the night.
A few predictions talk about here. Namely, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. If you were like a fly on the wall,
that might be the match.
Watching on Monday, in fact, you saw that Drew McIntyre, he just keeps like leaving the New Day behind. He first left Jey Uso behind, and Cody keeps coming in for the saves and everything like that, and everybody's just wondering what the hell is up with Drew. I think he's trying to, Drew's kind of like at his ends. He's kind of like, I really don't care no more. Like, I'm not rocking with nobody. Like, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so yeah, you know what? I can see Cody and Drew.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
And that's gonna be a good one too.
That would be great.
That's gonna be a good one. Something that recently transpired. I see Ray Santos and Dragon Lee.
Whoa.
Versus Bobby and the Street Profits.
Oh shit!
Because the Street Profits just came through, jumped Ray and Santos after their match.
Okay.
And what I was hearing rumblings that Dragon Lee is backstage.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think, and Dragon Lee had a great fucking match.
Shout out to Dragon Lee and Dominic Mysterio.
Great fucking match.
They went federal on Raw. Them boys went crazy. Dominic Mysterio, and let's show you that's right there shows you how good the PC is, how much they can improve you. Like Dominic Mysterio legit looks like a straight star now. Like he is undeniable at this point how talented Dominic Mysterio is. That's why I'm not worried about Jade Cargill.
Nope.
Jade is going to be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how much Dominic has improved in the ring and how they just showcase Dragon Lee just so well, man. Like I think, you know, we got some really good stuff to come in from those two, but that right there looks like that's going to be a hell of a match because the Street Profits want their Rolexes back.
Yeah, I mean they got him back, and you know Dragon Lee tried to hop over the barricade to help them, and he was getting held back by security. So yeah, man, you know that's about to be happening too. Dragon Lee and like nigga, they were pushing Dragon Lee right now, so I think he might be coming to the main roster real soon.
Yeah, rightfully so. To move over to another prediction, the Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax.
I can see Rhea coming back this week.
Yeah, if you were paying attention to her Instagram today, she posted a black and white photo of Nia Jax sitting on her chest. So yeah, I think we're going to probably be getting Nia Jax.
Yeah, we're gonna get that, and I think that's gonna last a little bit too because I don't think that's going to be a one-off.
Yeah,
because Nia Jax is over there just. I think it's gonna end in a double disqualification or some shit like that, or just no contest. Because I don't see them bringing Nia Jax back and then she just losing off the rip like that. I think it's gonna end up being a no contest, or it just might be DQ. Like Nia Jax gonna whoop Rhea Ripley's ass.
Will we be upset if Nia Jax loses?
No, we wouldn't be. But you know what I'm saying. But I'm thinking it's kind of weird though, man, because now you got Rhea as a tweener right now.
Yeah,
and she's supposed to be in
a way, and then she's trying to hold. She's basically the glue that's trying to hold the Judgment Day together because Damian Priest got jumped and he was a man without a country getting stomped on and everything by Cody. And
when he got in the ring, he just looked around.
He's like, all right, fuck it.
I'm gonna go out.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out on my shield.
And they whooped his ass. They beat the shit out of him.
But like Rhea should probably be coming back. Yeah. Soon for that. And I do think either no contest or Rhea Ripley just going to just straight out win it, or or a DQ or via DQ. And she'll retain that. Something else to note:
Gunther and
Tommaso Ciampa.
That should be there. Tommaso got to get his lick back because he the last match they had, he lost to a chop. Gunther chopped the shit out of him and just pinned him.
Yes.
He chopped the air out that man's body. He just pinned his ass. So, you know, they having a contract signing on Monday, so that should be happening in that fast lane as well.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a fire ass opening match, or shit, I don't know, but
yeah, and I don't know about like what's going on the Charlotte Flair end of things right now. I think right now she's wrestling Bayley.
I think it's gonna be a triple threat. Charlotte, Io, and Asuka.
And Asuka, for the women's championship.
That should be a fire match too. Yeah. That should be a real fire one. So
yeah, man, like that.
I don't think Fastlane is gonna be a big card. I think it's gonna have like a few matches there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a good 3-hour show. And I think John Cena LA Knight closing out the show.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, probably so. But
actually, no. Let me take that back.
Ahead.
Seth and Shinsuke. I think that's
Seth and Shinsuke.
That's
okay. Probably because they changing the title.
Yeah.
So also with Fastlane, I also want to say, you know, we had a pretty successful Spaces, Twitter Spaces, following Payback. Last week. I mean, I'm sorry, last PLE. We had a pretty successful Spaces there. So with that being said, we're going to be doing another post PLE Spaces following Fastlane.
Yep.
Live on Twitter,
X, whatever
the hell you want to call that bullshit nowadays. We're just gonna just keep eating at it until Elon destroys the rest of that app and we don't want to use it anymore. So we got another Spaces on the way too. So make sure y'all pull up for that. Following Fastlane, we got another Spaces on the way. So and that's gonna be like us and Show Your Work per usual. Like we're just gonna be in there kicking it and talking. Hopefully it's not gonna. I don't want it to go to 1 a.m. again. Like I mean, good Lord, guys, but
they could be tired, man.
Yeah,
we ain't spraying chickens no more, man.
Yeah, y'all killing me. Y'all killed me.
We're not spraying chickens no more.
But yeah, definitely pull up for that too, for sure. But yeah, like we had Fastlane covered there. NXT No Mercy is as of we breaking the fourth wall here is tomorrow as of this recording. So we're not really gonna talk about it because I mean like making predictions now, y'all gonna get this episode too damn late anyway. So
yeah.
But that card's looking really, really solid. Shout out to Ilya Dragunov. Hopefully he's gonna pull that one off for sure.
Man, that man's dressed like a Russian gun runner right now, man.
Yeah, Dragunov is him. He's him.
He growing a little goatee and all that shit, man.
You know, they pulled up the because they've been building it up between him and Melo, and they showed the last time he fought for a title. You know, he won a title was when he beat Gunther Part 2, or when he was Walter.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, pray for Melo.
Man.
Pray for Melo.
Yeah, he's about to go through it. But
we need a prayer circle around Melo. But yeah, definitely make sure y'all tune in for NXT No Mercy and everything like that. I think I don't know, man.
Yeah, that should be it, man.
Yeah, we might be to our end here, man. We just did our first live, you know what I'm saying, our first in studio episode, you know what I'm saying?
We'll be doing more.
Yeah,
we'll be doing more. We probably gonna have some guests, like some local guests that'll come in and do it with us and all that shit.
Yeah, like more guests, more money. Look, again, I want to thank everyone, every single listener, everybody that's pulled up, every guest. Everyone that has given us the honor and the privilege of being able to create content and present great content to y'all week by week. For this past year, it flew by. I'm telling you, it flew by. It's crazy. That's just how fast time goes when you're creating content. Because here we are today talking episode 50. Tomorrow we probably going to be talking about episode 150. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. You never know, man.
Yeah,
but
you never know.
We're going to keep this ball rolling, man. Like I said, the Patreon is coming up real soon. We already got some content for y'all, so once you join, you're going to be flooded with some content. You know what I'm saying?
Get ready for that content flood because the flood is coming. There's going to be a whole lot of different things going on behind that Patreon wall, so make sure that you bless us with the amount you pay. And I'm thinking like $3. But.
Yeah. And we got some contests coming real soon, too.
Yeah.
Putting that together. It's something I've been wanting to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be something big as well because I'm actually talking to some people that can make some things for us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did find somebody else that can do that shit.
Okay.
So we're looking for some people that can do that. And, yeah, man, just be ready, dog. And y'all motherfuckers going to be fighting. I'm going to tell you that much right now. Y'all going to be fighting for this shit when we gonna, these prizes.
I mean, this ain't no underground fighting.
Nah, none of that shit. Like, none of that shit.
No shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Because I might as well make that announcement, too. Yes, I am hosting an underground fighting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
I got that coming. Yeah, that's starting in November. So, if you're in the city, tap in.
Yeah, definitely tap in. Tap in for more. We got more and more stuff on the way. Definitely just keep your ears to the streets. See us at your next events, everything of that matter. Actually, hopefully, I'm going to say it right now that I'm hoping to definitely be at the WWE live event December 27th at LCA.
It's going to be cold as fuck, but I'll be there.
I will be there. I will be there no matter what.
Oh,
so, yeah, hopefully we'll see y'all there. Hopefully y'all see us. If you see us, you know what I'm saying, definitely say what's up.
Say what's up, man.
Hey, I'm an easy guy to talk to.
Me too.
Yeah, and is too. So, buy us food. Whatever you want to do.
It is what it is, man.
But yes, thank you all. Thank you all again. And again, Ant, definitely appreciate going on this ride with you, bro.
Oh, no problem, dog. You already know what it is.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
We've been doing this, so it's only up from here. So
yep.
With that being said, man, we're out of here.
Yep. Go Lions, motherfucker.
The Rams suck, but I love my Rams.
Go Lions, baby.
But shout out to the Lions, man. Shout out to them.
Beating the shit out of niggas, man.